Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats as we pay tribute to our country with the playing of the national anthem by the Ray-Pec Panther Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we would like to welcome all of the Ray-Pec football alumni to Panther Stadium. If you turn your attention to the track in front of the press box, there is a group of alumni that were members of the 2004 football team that captured the first of our 4 state championships for Ray-Pec High School. That's right, give them a big hand. The 2004 team won the first of 3 consecutive state championships in Class 5 and was inducted into the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame. The 2004 team went undefeated, 13-0, beating McClure North in the title game at the Edward Jones Dome in St. Louis. The team captured the district title with wins over Kickoff, Glendale, and Parkview High Schools. The Panthers took on Waynesville High School at Panther Stadium in the state quarterfinals before facing the Park Hill South Panthers in the state semis. The win over Park Hill South set up the matchup with the North Stars from McClure North High School from Florissant, Missouri. The Panthers traveled to St. Louis Thanksgiving weekend and, despite being behind at halftime 16-15, rallied to win 37-18 with the defense pitching a shutout in the second half. The Panthers were led by captains Matt Bright, Chase Kaufman, Robert Link, and Daniel Webster, and coached by Ron Barnes, Matt Copeland, Bob Grass, Tom Cruz, who's dressed in the wrong color tonight, Sean Martin, James Merrill, and Limbo Parks. And here are some other members of the 2014 here tonight.
Number 10, wide receiver Chase Kaufman.
Number 65, offensive lineman David Gary.
Number 50, center Tim Mincher.
Number 21, strong safety Marlon Morning.
Number 6, middle linebacker Levi Thompson.
Coach Matt Copeland. Cruz, Tom Cruz. Mama 39, defensive back. Number 91, defensive tackle David Gutierrez.
Number 16, outside linebacker, Brance Hall.
Number 88, Terry Dennis, wide receiver.
Bon Barnes, offensive line coach. That's my coach right there. Number 79, left tackle, John Pearson.
Another big round of applause for the 2004 state championship team.
Price Chopper, we're always chopping prices. Just like we're always making sure you get the best cut every time. For freshness, selection, and low prices, Kansas City knows. Price Chopper.
Get a shake with your points and some fries on the side with your points. You get more with every order. Woo! Get a Whataburger or a patty melt or some breakfast with the points. You get more with every order. Get a biscuit or a brownie, but no matter what you pick, you get more. Like your favorite Whataburger or whatever, 'cause it all gives you more with Whataburger Rewards.
Price Chopper, we're always...
Welcome in, high school football fans. Tonight we have a good one. Rockhurst Hawklets 1-0 head south to take on the Raymore-Peculiar Panthers here at Panther Stadium. It's Friday Night Football on your Ray-Pec Sports Media Network.
Chopping prices. Just like we're always making sure produce meets our standards for feeding your family.
Welcome in, everybody. My name is Brett Barbrick. I am the media teacher here at Raymore-Peculiar High School, and tonight we are proud to bring to you a student-led, high school football stream. It's me in the booth here tonight as we had some last-minute cancellations and nothing but high school kids out working the video mixer and the cameras up at the stadium. So we are going to do our best to bring all the action and keep the game on the camera, but it is students and it's week 2, so bear with us as we continue to learn and improve and grow and get better. Tonight, though, we have an interesting one, a good one. Rockhurst looks to build off of what they accomplished last year, losing in the semis to Liberty North in what was a very, very close game. Head coach Kelly Donahoe brings in a 1-0 group coming off a win against St. Pius. The Ray-Pec Panthers are 0-1 after losing to the powerhouse and super athletic Lee Summit North Broncos last week. Coach Martin looks to bounce back with a relatively young group. He's got first-time starter Brooks Talley, number 2, at quarterback, coming off of an injury last year that saw his season shortened. The captains for each team are starting to make their way out. For the Panthers, you have number 7, Elijah Cook, number 4, Taryn Nichols, number 85, Danny LaValle, and number, I think that's 33 tonight, 32, Ian Carr. So as everyone greets each other, it's a beautiful night, a little windy at Panther Stadium. As the parking lot starts to fill up, a lot of tailgating and festivities heading into this one. Referees giving the pregame talk. Coach Martin, Coach Donahoe shake hands as they walk away. It appears Ray-Pec won the toss and chose to defer. Rockhurst will receive. So Ray-Pec will defend the north end zone. And we'll see Rockhurst come out with the ball. And you can see their captains, number 1, 33, 5, and 44. That is Brendan Bowen, Riley Sullivan, Bo Newberger, and Gage Nelson. So Ray-Pec's defense last week did a pretty good job. The score ended up being worse than what it was. They were down. They only gave up 2 touchdowns in the first half to that Lee Summit North offense. The Ray-Pec offense just couldn't get it going. They played over 70 plays on defense last week. And Lee Summit North, so it was 28-0. Lee Summit North went ahead and put a 5th touchdown in the end zone with 6 seconds left to go up 34-0. So Ray-Pec looks to bounce back. Trying to pick up the number for our kicker. Line drive shot. Caught at the 12. Going to be wrestled down by number 45 on that kickoff. That is Derek Perry, the sophomore linebacker with the tackle for the Panthers. So Rockhurst will start off the game on the right hash, ball at the 27-yard line, and they move it up a full yard to the 28-yard line. As they come out with an I formation, they send number 80 in motion, a toss to the left. He's going to be met by number 8 for the Panthers. That's Kyler Albertson, the junior defensive back. So number 12, Charlie Luce, is a senior quarterback for the Hawklets, first-year starter. Come out with twins to the bottom half of the screen. Little fullback dive up the middle. He's going to be met by a host of Panthers. I saw number 98, Dayton Tuck. And then senior linebacker Elijah Cook coming in to help out. It's going to bring up a 3rd down for the Hawklets. Little play action pass. Luce rolls to his right. He's looking downfield. Doesn't find anybody. Now throws it back. It's going to be caught by number 5, Blake Thomas. Oh, sorry, Riley Sullivan. And that's going to be good enough for a Rockhurst first down. Out to the 40-yard line. So they needed 5 My math is right. That's a gain of 7. So 1st and 10 for the Hawklets. And this was a problem for the Panthers last week. Pretty decent on 1st and 2nd down. Really struggled on 3rd, getting off the field. Little handoff up the middle. Good play, number 32, Ian Carr for the Panthers. Gain of 2. Bringing up 2nd down and 8. The Hawklets come out, trips, shotgun, trips to the top of the screen. Looks left, throws the hitch. Heck of a one-handed catch. That's Captain Riley Sullivan, that one-handed grab. Tackled immediately by number 24, Dale Clark, the sophomore defensive back for the Panthers. But it's going to be 1st and 10. They needed 8, they got 8. Ran a hitch to the sticks and one-handed grab, a heck of a catch. Rockhurst comes out, shotgun, sends a man in motion to the top, looks to swing it out to him. Now runs the middle screen to number 15, and he's met immediately. That's Cash Lewandowski, sophomore running back, on that middle screen, sniffed out nicely by the Panthers. Like I said, last week, defense for Ray-Pec was pretty stout. Pretty good defense. They just ended up playing over 70 plays out there with the offense struggling a little bit to get going. Another little play action pass, loose, rolls right, throws it deep, and it's intercepted! That is number 1, Austin Robinson, coming up big time for the Panthers. So loose, a little play action to the right, rolls right, throws it deep, and Austin Robinson glued on him like a hip and picks it off. So Ray-Pec gets a turnover. And we'll see their first offensive drive. So a lot of new for the Ray-Pec offense this year. Offensive coordinator Travis Mason moves up from the wide receivers coach to install his offense. Brooks Talley, first-year starter as well. He's a junior whose season was cut short last year. Talley looks to swing it out to the right, and that's sniffed out pretty quick too. Pass was intended for... I couldn't tell. Sorry about that. Looked like the running back, but it might have been number 4, Taryn Nichols. One of the things Ray-Pec is doing this year too, that's a little bit different. They have a handful of guys that are going both ways. Class 6 football and just trying to compete. Some of their athletes have got to go both. There's a handoff to DeZephan. He makes a man miss. So DeZephan Walker, number 28, the highly talented junior running back for the Panthers. The nice gain out to the 32-yard line. And if Ray-Pec wants to be successful tonight on offense, they're going to have to feed DeZephan Walker. Talley in the gun, Nichols to the bottom of the screen. It's another handoff to the Walker. Good tackle. Looks like number 15, Cash Lewandowski, was in on that play. Fumbling around by the officials. Finally get it spotted. Great camera work by our students in the crowd, sniffing out number 15. It does look like it's going to be enough for Ray-Pec first down. Saw the chains moving out there. Tally in the gun. Walker in the backfield. Trips to the bottom half of the screen. Tally looks quick, throws it to Nichols, and he's going to be met immediately. Slew of Hocklets in on that tackle as Ray-Pec tries to get their quick game going. Number 70, Declan Sullivan, 220-pound defensive lineman, one of the ones hustling out there. So here we go again. Panthers 4 wide, trips to the top half of the screen. Tally trying to send Austin Robinson in motion. Hands it to DeZephan Walker, looking to break outside. There's a flag down. DeZephan breaks it outside, 45, 50. Crosses the 50 out to about the 47, but let's see what the laundry is all about. Looks like officially marked at the 48. Let's see here. And it's coming back. I assume illegal formation. Illegal shift. They must have had 2 guys moving. So we're going to repeat first down. Or sorry, second down. First down was the bubble pass. Sending Emmer 89 in motion. That's oof. And this was a lot what happened to the Panthers offense last week. Handoff to DeZephan Walker. So, Panthers get a first down. Oh, we're going to a mandatory water break. So still early in the season. But to last week's Ray-Pec offense, it's a lot what happened last week where they just couldn't get much going and a lot of backwards. And so here on first down, they run a bubble pass, quick game, and it's quickly snuffed out and just 3 Hocklets in the backfield before they get going. They follow it up with a penalty, moving it to 2nd and 18, and then a handoff to Walker in the backfield, and it loses yardage as well, back to the 19-yard line. So it's going to bring up 3rd and a long, long while for the Panthers. So back from the mandatory hydration break. 4 wide, twins to the top and bottom. DeZephan Walker in the backfield with Tally. He takes the snap. He's looking. Now he's going to look to scramble. Pressure. And there's just not much going on. Number 43, Jeb Coding, the senior linebacker, coming up and finishing off that play. Tally made 1 man miss, but not the second. And they lose another 3 yards. So 4th and long for the Panthers. So they're back to punt. It's number 11 with the fair catch for Rockhurst, and they'll have pretty good field position. Nice shot of the Ray-Pec Prowlers. So Rockhurst starting their second possession. Coming out in gun, running option right. A little bit of a lane for number 11. He makes 1 man miss, and he's met by a pride of Panthers. It's Pierce Fisher on the carry. So a little shotgun speed option to the right side of the screen. He made 1 man miss right around the line of scrimmage, able to pick up 7 yards, I think. My math is right there. 2 and 4 is 6. There we go. So 2nd down and 4 for the Hawklets as they cross midfield into Panther territory. Loose under center now. Hands it straight off, and nice pursuit by the Panthers. Number 32, senior inside backer Ian Carr. Quickly meeting Pierce Fisher. So 3rd and 4 now for Kelly Donahoe and the Hawklets. Good shot of the Rockhurst student body and their crowd. Loose under center again, little toss to the left. Good job by this Panther defense as he's dragging Panthers forward. Austin Robinson, number 1, down around the ankles, probably making first contact. It's going to bring up 4th down, and let's see what Coach Donahoe has in store here. Maybe hard count, maybe let's go for it. On the 44-yard line of the Panthers. 4th and 2. You know, we might be thinking hard count here. You might also be thinking we're going to go for this. This is kind of a no man's land, and Ray-Pec's offense has yet to show anything. So toss to the right. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. As they send Warren Robertson in motion to the top half, and they follow his block. Pierce Fisher, the junior running back, picking up 3 when he needed 2. Rockhurst keeping the drive alive. So 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Back to an I formation. Oh! He's going to be sacked and brought down. Play action fake. Doesn't fool anyone. Number 12, Charlie Luce. Looking for play action pass. And he's going to be brought down. Play clock running down. Time's out. I wonder if they'll get a reset here. Time was out by 3 or 4 seconds on that play clock. So I'm not for sure what happened with the Panthers or with the officials there. They missed that. So 1st and 10, Rockhurst goes play action. I believe it was number 85, Danny LaValle, that sacked the quarterback. It may not have been, but we're going to give him credit for it right now for a huge loss. And then on 2nd down, the Hawklets run it up the middle. And again, the play clock, your 40-second clock, was down to 0 for 3 or 4 seconds. I'm not for sure what the officials missed there or what the miscommunication was because that wasn't close. But 3rd and long. I don't know if this is a timeout or another mandatory water break to try to keep these kids hydrated, cramp-free, and safe. Good shot of the atmosphere of Panther Stadium. I believe it is 3rd and 16 for the Hawklets. They come out 4 wide. That's illegal procedure. That's going to be blown dead. Luce wanted the ball. He's snapping for it. He's clapping for it. It just didn't come. Receivers left. Snap was late. And that's going to push the Hawklets back even further. So what I believe is 3rd and 16 is going to get pushed to 3rd and 21. And I tell you what, last week, you know, it's the beginning of the year, and I think the officials called a pretty tight game, trying to make sure that the athletes and coaches knew what to do, but it was a penalty-laden game. North committed 16 fouls and Ray-Pec 13. And so far tonight, we've seen 1 from each team already. Loose and gun, he's looking deep, going to chuck it deep. And incomplete, intended for number 5, Riley Sullivan, defended by sophomore Dale Clark. So, 4th and long now for Donahoe's group. Student filmer, we're just missing the punter. I apologize. He's not deep enough there. He gets the punt off. It's received by Taryn Nichols at around the 14-yard line. He runs through about 2 or 3 tackles and is brought down right around the 27. So good return by Nichols. As the Panther offense gets their second opportunity, where they got their first down last week in the middle of the 3rd quarter. First drive this week, they get a first down, but then everything went backwards. So 27-yard line for Ray-Pec. Talley and Walker in the pistol, 4 wide set, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. There's a snap and a handoff up the middle. Walker, he has a lane! Up the middle he goes! It's going to be enough for a first down. Out to the 38-yard line. So an explosive run by the Division I prospect, Zephan Walker. Has all kinds of Power 5 offers, FBU All-American. Tally goes hard count and another flag. Encroachment on the defense. So 1st and 5 for the Panthers. .32 seconds left here in the 1st quarter. Another handoff to Walker. Makes 1 man miss. Makes 2 man miss. He has a lane out to the left. He breaks it free. He's across the 40 before finally being wrestled down. Zephan Walker, another big gain into Hocklet territory. Out to the 36-yard line. So last week, Walker had to sit the first half. He was in a bit of a scuffle in the jamboree. And that's going to take us down to the end of the 1st quarter. We're tied 0-0 between the Panthers and the Hocklets. And we'll be back right after this.
For freshness, selection, and low prices, Kansas City knows. Price Chopper.
Biscuits and taquitos and breakfast on a bun. Those are just a few of the things you can make a part of your morning routine at Whataburger. Then again, with so many choices, you could make a routine of not having a routine. But would not having a routine still be a routine? Chew on that for a while. Whataburger breakfast, just like you like it.
At Price Chopper, we're always chopping.
Start of the second quarter. Ray-Pec first down, ball at the 36-yard line. Walker and pistol. Tally fakes toss. Oh boy. Jailhouse break there. 43, 44, 33. That's Bo Newberger, Jacob Coding, and Gage Nelson, all in the backfield. Sniffing out that fake toss, handoff up the middle. Austin Robinson checking in for the Panthers. Another two-way player, mainly a defensive back, having to get some time out at wide out. Twins to the top, single receiver to the bottom. You got Muha, Nichols, and Robinson. And I believe this is going to be a flag. Oh, offsides on the defense. I think that's Rockhurst's third flag of the game. So 2nd and 13, now 2nd and 8. Panthers trying to get lined up. Twins to the top, single to set to the bottom. Tally and gun, looking to pass. Now he's going to pull it and run. Makes a man miss. Out across the 30. Little spin move. Brooks Tally showing off his legs. Number 62, Jack Manning. Senior defensive lineman listed at 270. Pursuing from the backside. It's going to bring up 3rd and short for this Panther offense. Just outside the 26-yard line, 27-yard line. Handoff to Walker. He's going off right tackle. He's got the first down and more. Out across the 20. Down to the 15-yard line before stepping out of bounds. So the Panthers in the red zone. On the back of DeZephan Walker and the Ray-Pec run game. So 1st and 10 for the Panthers. 2 tight end set. Tally in the gun. Hands it off to Walker up the middle. He breaks the seam. Out across the 5. Oh, he fumbles the ball into the end zone. It's recovered by the Panthers. I don't know if they're going to... Touchdown! I think it was number 4 that recovered it in the end zone. I wasn't for sure if you're allowed to fumble it forward for a touchdown or not, or if the ball would come back out to the spot of where he fumbled. He definitely fumbled at the 1, pops into the end zone, and there's Taryn Nichols to fall on it. So Ray-Pec on the board for the first time this year as they take a 6-0 lead. Number 24, Vaughn Trutzel on for the extra point, and it's up and good. So Ray-Pec on the board for the first time this year. The 7-0 lead over Rockhurst. So Trutzel on to kick for the Panthers. There's the kick. Hooking line drive, short kick at the 10-yard line. Taken by number 15, Cash Lewandowski. He makes a couple man miss, hits the seam on the bottom half of our screen, out across the 35 to the 36-yard line. So Rockhurst again with good starting field position. Yet to do anything with it. If you're just joining us, Rockhurst received, they were driving when Charlie Luce throws an interception picked off by senior defensive back Austin Robinson. They trade possessions. Ray-Pec doesn't do anything with it. On Ray-Pec's second drive of the game, on the back of DeZephan Walker, he marched down the field. He's running into the end zone, fumbles, and is recovered by the Panthers in the end zone for a touchdown, 7-0. Handoff to the left side. He's got an alley. That's number 11, Pierce Fisher. He breaks it out across the 30-yard line of the Panther territory. So nice little counter play down to the 27-yard line before he's finally tackled from behind. So Rockhurst looking to answer immediately as Ray-Pec's defense left some holes open on that backside counter trap. Loose under center, twins to the bottom half of the screen. Handoff to the big fullback. That's Bo Newberger, two-way player for Rockhurst, fullback linebacker. That was Van Pham, the tailback, who had checked in, number 25 as well. Joined him in the I formation. 2nd down and 6 for the Hawklets at the 23-yard line. Little bootleg play fake. He's hit as he throws. There's a flag. Are they going to call defensive holding on this one? Nope, just straight pass interference on the Panthers. So their second penalty of the game. Charlie Luce, a little bootleg action, trying to find his sophomore tight end, Warren Robertson. He must have been tackled as they were trying to make a play for it, and it's going to be an first down on 2nd and 6, a 15-yard flag. So the ball moves up to the 11-yard line. And that really looks like the 11-yard line with the football, but then it looks like the first down's at the 2. That ain't mathing. Handoff up the middle. Big number 25, Van Pham, listed at 205-pound tailback. Crosses the 5-yard line down to the 2-yard line. Loose under center. Pierce Fisher in the backfield. He gets the toss. He's going to be hit by Ian Carr and stops short. Gain of about a yard. But it is enough for a Hawklet first down. So 1st and goal from the 1 as we're under 8 minutes in the second quarter. I formation, twins at the top of the screen. Little fullback dive, and he just trucks over everybody. Touchdown, Rockhurst. That is Bo Newberger. So Ray-Pec goes down, gets their first touchdown of the year, up first lead of the season, goes up 7-0, and Rockhurst immediately answers the call. Hold us down, kick is up and good. So Rockhurst comes back and ties it up. I believe that is Oliver Priestland, the kicker for the Hawklets.
Upping prices.
Priestland set to kick. He boots it, taken at the 4-yard line. That is Taryn Nichols. He's going to be met by number 14, Bud Fallon, and I think number 20, Chase Hammerschmidt. And that is not a good sign. Nichols may have come down funny on the ball. So, with a player injured, we're going to go pay some bills. We'll be right back after this.
Just like we're always making sure to keep our shelves stocked with the affordable, high-quality food your family loves. We're here to ensure the products you want are always right where you need them, when you need them.
Coach here has always been a bacon and cheese Whataburger add jalapenos guy. Until now, because he just met Whataburger's Southern Bacon Double. Fresh beef patties, Monterey Jack and American cheese topped with crispy bacon, crunchy slaw, and a tangy Southern-style sauce. That's what we call an edible audible. Good call, Coach. The limited-time Southern Bacon Double from Whataburger. Just like you like it.
Up the middle to DeZephan Walker. Gain of a yard. I believe Taryn Nichols maybe just had the wind knocked out of him. I think he was able to, trying to watch on our other cameras. Probably give him a breather since he's going both ways. The Panthers get Muha back this week, number 13. He's trying to get lined up. That's number 12, DeAnthony Knight, to the top of the screen. It's another handoff to DeZephan Walker for a few more yards. I believe that was Evan Vlasic, number 55. He was following. And you saw Vlasic kind of hitting his helmet and trying to stay on his block and may have lost his man. Offensive lineman in space, though. He'll get better. Great kid. So 3rd down for the Panthers. as we are under the 6 minutes, so probably a mandatory water timeout. That's what we're going to go with. I didn't see the official signal of timeout for either team. So a lot of storylines here tonight as well. The Panthers welcome the 2004 state championship football team, their first football state championship in school history, led by senior captain Chase Kaufman, who went on to have a stint in the NFL with the Falcons and Buccaneers and Colts and Bengals. They're back for their 20th class reunion. How time flies. Brooks Talley in the gun. Looks like a 5-wide set. He's looking quick. He wants to throw the hitch. Gets it out to number 3, who's immediately knocked out of bounds. That's Garen Solomon with the hitch. Chase Hammerschmidt closing the gap early, though. Ball is spotted at the 30-yard line. I believe Ray-Pec is on to punt. I think that's Ian Carr, the personal protector. Punter's behind him. There's the snap. Ball's blocked! Punt is blocked! Rockhurst recovers at the 3. So huge play for the Hawklets, and that punt just took entirely too long. Snap floated, punter caught it, took a day and a half to move his feet. And someone from the Hawklets was able to go in and get a hand on it. So here we go again. The Hawklets, 2 tight end set. Fisher in the backfield takes the handoff up the middle. He's going to be hit, but he keeps his feet moving. Bent backwards a bit. Kyler Albertson in there to help finish off the tackle. But a gain of 2. So 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Bring the big fullback in. He's going to be hit, stuck up at the line. Good job. That's number 99. Lucas Huffman beating his man, able to grab an ankle, slows him down, and the Panthers come in and finish it off. So no gain, 3rd and goal for the Hawklets. Two tight end set again, actually crunch to the left. Handoff up the middle. Going to be stopped, brought down. That's going to be Austin Robinson coming off the edge like a corner outside linebacker blitz. Not respecting any pass right there. Run defense all the way. And I tell you what, 4th and goal from the 1. And the Panther defense trying to hang their hat right here. Punt was blocked. Started at the 3. Oh, and now we have something. What do we got? Looks like Ray-Pec has called their timeout. So 4th and goal from inside the 1. And that, I told you folks last week that 34-0, the 34 points were not easy coming for Lee Summit North. It was 14-0 at half. The Ray-Pec offense did not get a first down in the first half, and the defense was just out there all game. Second half, they started to wear down. The Broncos were able to put up a couple more touchdowns where it was 28-0 midway through the first quarter before Ray-Pec got their first down. The Broncos had almost over 70 plays of offense to Ray-Pec's 40. The defense just wore out a bit. That is a tough unit out there. So here we go. They meet with defensive coordinator Mark Harrison, head coach Sean Martin. 4th and goal for the Hawklets. Toss to the left, or toss to the right, and he's going to run in across the end zone. So good play call. Pierce Fisher on the crunch toss. Following big lead block by number 55, John O'Farrell. Listed at 6'5", 260. So 13-7 pending an extra point from Priestland. Snap is down. Kick is good. Not pretty, but good. And that's all that matters. So Hawklets, with their first lead of the game, coming off the block punt, 14-7. So Priestland set to kick. There's the boot. It's deep. Taken by, I believe that's Walker at the 5. Out across the 20. Down around the 21-yard line. So a bit of a drop muff. Kickoff. Walker able to recover. So 3:38 left in the second quarter. You see number 4, Taryn Nichols, back out on the field. He's at the bottom half of your screen. Muha to the top. Talley and Walker in the backfield. LaValle in motion. Fake handoff. Talley keeps it around the edge. Trying to figure out where to go. Slides down across the 25 out to the... Nope, they're going to give him the 25. That's where he started his slide. So second down for the Panthers. This is going to be a run-first offense. Try to control the football. As I say that, we're back to pass. Talley scrambling around. And he's going to be sacked. Going to be sacked at the 19-yard line. I believe the Hawklets have taken their first timeout, as they don't want Ray-Pec to milk the clock. They want some time left to see if they can get the ball back. It's going to be third down for the Panthers coming out of this timeout. You get a good look at first-year OC Travis Mason in the middle of that huddle down there for the Panthers, giving words of encouragement to number 2, Brooks Talley. Joined by Hall of Fame offensive line coach Brad Gaines and head coach Sean Martin. Looks like the Panthers are going to come out with trips to the top of the screen. It was Nichols, Solomon, and DeAnthony Knight. Hawklets slow blitz. Panthers pick it up. They swing it out to the right. Throw it to Zephan Walker. He makes one man miss. Keeps his feet. Cannot make the second man miss. Hammerschmidt in on the tackle out to the 22-yard line. Called his name several times tonight. So Ray-Pec happy to kind of let this clock wind on 4th and 9. I believe Rockhurst still has 2 timeouts left. Last time Ray-Pec went to punt, it was blocked. Let's see if Ray-Pec can't, under 2 minutes here before half, let's see if we can't execute a little bit better. Oh. Maybe the play clock winding down. Panthers may have just used their second timeout. So we'll line it up again. Snap is back. Carr picks it up. Boot is off. It's going to be caught at the 50-yard line. Kind of a falling down catch. Rockhurst winning the field position battle all day as Pierce Fisher sure-handed about it, making sure he doesn't hit the turf and take a Ray-Pec hop. And so the Hawklets will start inside the Panther territory at the 49-yard line. The minute 49 left in the half and up a touchdown. Good shot of the Rockhurst offense. Coach Donahoe working with them. Right behind him is former Ray-Pec head coach Tom Cruz, current Rockhurst AD, retired from the public system. Set it up that middle screen again. Sniffed out again. Elijah Cook says, "You will not get me on that one." So fake the swing pass, set up middle screen to Fisher. Senior inside backer Elijah Cook says, "Not today." Second down, fake the handoff. Pressure LaValle. He's got a hand on him. Luce gets it away anyway. Overthrows his intended target. Coverage provided by number 11, Elijah Watts. So a minute 19 now left in half. 3rd and 10, and great pressure by senior defensive end Danny LaValle. Great kid, hard worker, super quiet. Keeps his head down and goes forward. Trips to the top of the screen, another fake handoff. Pass. Oh, good play. As Luce is able to find Sullivan in front of Elijah Watts. So Sullivan beats Watts. And on 3rd and 10, the Hawklets pick up 12. They go hurry up. And handoff up the middle is going to be met immediately. It's number 93, Trey McEsty. Junior defensive lineman backer. I tell you what, he's lost about 10 pounds. He's really trimmed down. Loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. There's a hitch play to Sullivan. They're going to call him out of bounds. They're not going to say forward motion was stopped. So across the 30-yard line to the 29. So Elijah Watts doesn't want to get beat deep. So gain of 10. As the Hawklet goes out of bounds. Third and 1. Loose under center. I formation, twins to the top of the screen. Toss to the left. There's that same play they ran in for a touchdown to the right side. Hawklets will pick up the first down. Clock will stop on the first down. They go no huddle anyway. As soon as the ball is started, clock will run. Under 30 seconds. Oh, that's a penalty. False start. And again, you can see the frustration. Loose clapping his hands, wants the football. Everyone goes, but the snap is late. So offsides on the Hawklets. Moves them back to the 30-yard line. Clock is running down to 20 seconds, and Coach Donahoe will take a timeout. You can see top of the screen there, you got Coach Cruz. He was celebrated tonight by the Ray-Pec fan base as longtime head football coach and athletic director at Ray-Pec High School. Retired and went on to the private sector where he's an assistant football coach and AD. Winner of 3 state titles, back to back to back. 2004, 5, and 6 for the Panthers. Ray-Pec won their 4th state title in 2020 under first-year head coach Sean Martin, who was the longtime defensive coordinator under Coach Cruz. Little play-action pass again, looking to go backside fade. He has a man wide open. It's underthrown, but he makes a... Oh, they're going to give it to him? Marked him down at the 1. They got to get on the ball. Clock will stop with the first down. But we saw that play set up earlier. And then a clock it. We saw the play set up earlier where they brought Robertson across the formation and run the bootleg to him. This time they bring him across the formation, fake the kind of bootleg route, and then send out a backside wheel route. And executed perfectly. So huge gain, 30 yards for the Rockhurst Hawklets with 16 seconds left. Now, they were down here before, and the Panther defense really bowed their necks. So they had first and goal at the 3-yard line, and it took them all 4 plays to get it in, and they had 3 of those plays from the 1. Big number 69, nose tackle for Ray-Pec. Freshman Tristan Chapman showing out. Moving over to D tackle. Here they go again, I formation. Same play they scored on last time. He is going to be met in the backfield. Austin Robinson again off the edge. And you can see the Panther defense wanting to know what is up with the clock. I think they thought it stopped. It's hard for me to tell here in the booth what was water breaks and timeouts, but I believe this is Rockhurst's 3rd and final timeout that they just took. I'm not really for sure what happened on the play before that. The clock should have stopped. They grounded the football, making it 2nd down on the grounding, but then both teams huddled up. I don't know if Ray-Pec used their 3rd and final timeout or what happened there. That's what I'm going to go with. That's what seems to make sense. So 1st down, they grounded it. 2nd down, Ray-Pec stops the play that they scored on last time, that little crunch toss. So now we're at 3rd and goal from the 5 with 7 seconds left. And you got to believe that this ball is going to be play action going in the air. There's no way to stop it. It's in the end zone, out of the back of the end zone. Believe the officials are trying to get the clock right. Probably talking to the scoreboard operator. Okay, they put 2 more seconds back on the clock. Loose in the backfield with Fisher. Play action again, looking for his tight end in the corner, and touchdown Rockhurst. Low snap. Kick is up and good. I'm not really for sure why the Panthers didn't try to block that. He was like right there, and then just maybe he was scared he was going to take out the kicker. He was low snap. He was right there to block, and he just stopped and let him kick it. That was weird. But Rockhurst goes down 7-0 to Ray-Pec and is answered with 3 touchdowns in a row. Tied it up 7-7, and they blocked a punt. Started at the 3-yard line, punched it in on 4th and goal from the 1. And then here was a 3rd down and 11, and they hit a big play down to the 1-yard line. And then on 3rd and 5, or 3rd and goal from the 5, a little bootleg action, finds his receiver in the corner of the end zone. So Rockhurst 21, Panthers 7. 4 seconds here before half. We should have halftime coverage of the band and Prowlers coming up shortly. Little Pooch. It's going to be taken by number 7. And time will run out there. So 21-7 Rockhurst. Enjoy your halftime entertainment. Welcome back in. You guys have probably been here. I ran up to the stadium, tried to give the camera operators a little pep talk for the student-led news station. Looks like Ray-Pec has a new quarterback. Senior number 9, Braden Harrell, checks in. So the Panthers come out of half, they get the ball. And Harrell comes in and hits the hitch. Moves it up to the Panther 48-yard line. So here we go. We have 4 wide. Walker in the backfield with Harrell. There's a handoff up the middle. DeZeffin looking to bounce it. Makes a couple of guys miss and dances around before being brought down for no gain. Jeb Coding, senior, number 43. And on that stop, good job of plugging the hole. So Panthers looking for a spark. Last week, Harrell came in the 4th. Tally was a little banged up and it was senior night. He immediately started moving the ball. Harrell, another handoff, and it's going to get completely blown up. And we've called this man's name a few times. That's Bo Newberger, the running back linebacker with the sack. Well, it's not a sack. Just destroying that play at mesh. Blitzing in. Already has a touchdown tonight, too. So 3rd and long now for the Panthers. Good look at that defensive line. Jack Manning, 62. 44, Gage Nelson. Number 70, Declan Sullivan. Ray-Pec twins the top, single. Receivers back, 15. What do we have here? Looks like a flag, maybe? So it's going to move them back 5 more yards. An all too familiar feeling for the Panthers. So 3rd and long now. Ball spotted at the 37. Oh, misses the handoff. And that's going to be a sack. Number 43, Jeb Coding, just pinning his ear back and coming. So after hitting the hitch for a first down, the Panthers go from the 48 to the 31-yard line backwards. So brings up 4th. Almost 30. There's the punt, number 51. And a fair catch called and brought in at the Hocklet 46. So Jaden Dean, seen on camera tonight now, after the little pep talk. And again, folks, great job. High school kids giving up their Friday night, trying to bring you Class 6 football. 2 traditional powerhouses, the Rockhurst Hocklets and the Ray-Pec Panthers. Rockhurst making the semis last year before losing in a tight one to the eventual champs, Liberty North. Ray-Pec making the semis in 19 and winning it in 20. Play action pass. He's going long. Just past the outstretched arms of number 3, Jackson Ego. 6'3", 190-pound wide receiver had a step. That ball traveled nearly 65 yards in the air. So the old heave-ho on first down. Deep post route. loose, barking out a new signal. Handoff up the middle, going to be tripped up. I believe that was Derek Perry, 45, with the initial trip. Ray-Pec checking in their 2 pass rushers. Senior Danny LaValle and freshman number 69, Tristan Chapman. Panthers super excited about him. 4-man front. Play action. Chapman gives pressure. Number 51 gives pressure. And that ball's overthrown. So Jaden Dean and Chapman pursuing in the backfield. It's going to bring up a 4th down for the Hawklets at their own 49. Coach Kelly Donahoe. All right, so the Hawklets decide to punt. They pin the Panthers deep. And again, all night, it's really what's changed the tide. It was 7-0 Ray-Pec. Rockhurst immediately answered. But this game has been played inside of Ray-Pec's 5-yard line all night. The Panthers just awful starting field position, and the Hawklets typically are starting on their own 40, if not in Ray-Pec Panther territory. But here we are, Panthers first down, starting on the 5. Tally, little fake handoff, and he gets it out there. So he checks back in. Forward motion is going to get it out to the 10. So Logan Muha with his first reception. This is Muha's first game this year. He'd been injured. So, good job for the Panthers. They needed him. They've been needing him. More threats on the outside. If we can get some time, the Panther receiving corps could be dangerous. 4 wide set. 2nd down and 5. Another give to the Zeph, and he makes a man miss in the backfield. And he breaks it out across the 30 to the 40. Looks like he's going to be tripped up around the 43-yard line. So 2nd down and 5. Walker makes a man miss in the backfield. Breaks the ankle tackle. And then you can see why he is a highly touted recruit as he goes around the edge. Burst of speed. And the Panthers, 1st and 10 at the 43. Let's see if they can sustain. They've been able to get some first downs today, but then they typically go backwards. Offense trying to get the play call in. Nichols to the bottom half here underneath Tally. He goes in motion. Hand off to Cam Von Holton. So Von Holton tags in for his first carry of the game. Von Holton, the junior, checks in at 130 pounds. But I tell you what, folks, he is a tough kid. He lost in the blood round his sophomore year at the state wrestling tournament. And that's where if you win, you medal. And if you lose, you're top 8. Hard-nosed kid. Will absolutely run the ball back there. Tally throws the hitch. There's number 4, Taryn Nichols. The nice grab. Ball was a little high. Wrestled down by Colin Powell of the Hawklets. So, out to 49-yard line. And as we cross under that 6-minute mark, we're going to get the mandatory water break. But you can see the game plan here for Coach Mason and the black jacket in the middle of the huddle there for the Panthers. The Hall of Fame staff that Rockhurst have. Coach Third and 4. Tally sends Muha in motion across the formation. He rolls right and a little back handoff to Zeppin Walker. He makes a couple guys miss. A lot of running for about a gain of a yard. 4th down and 3 now for the Panthers. Decision for Coach Martin. And it looks like he's going to send the punting unit on. You can see some of the Panthers saying, hey, we're down 14. We need to go for this. But I also think Coach Martin wants to try to flip the field position. As we talked about, this game has been played the entire game almost on this side of the 50. Jaden Dean back to punt. Already had one block today. And there's a second one that's blocked. He is just taking too long to get rid of it. He recovers the punt. That's a good snap. He's got to get moving with the ball. So Rockhurst with their second punt block today. And this Ray-Pec defense is pinned down again. So here come the Hawklets, looking to add on to their 14-point lead. Hand off to number 15. He's out around the corner, getting chased by number 8. He makes a cutback, makes another man miss. Finally going to be wrestled down. Trying to read the number on that jersey. So 1st and 10. They come out 4 wide set. Look like some jumping loose back to pass. He's going to give pressure. Underthrows it, but good adjustment by number 5, Riley Sullivan. And besides the pump blocks, that has been largely the difference in this game. Rockhurst has a passing attack. When they have needed it on 2nd down, on 3rd down, they have been able to get the ball to number 5, Riley Sullivan. Whether it's on that backside wheel, the hitch routes right before half, that ball has showed his ability to come back and make an adjustment. So the Hawklets threatening again, 4 wide set. Loose and gun. Hands off to 25. It's a reverse coming back the other way. He has a wall in front of him. Austin Robinson having himself a game. He had an interception earlier today. Comes in behind that wall and makes a touchdown saving tackle. The Hawklets move the ball inside the 10-yard line down to the 9. Three minutes left in the third. 3 minutes, 20 seconds. Handoff off the right side. It's big number 25. Van Pham on the carry. He gets stood up by sophomore Dale Clark, the corner. Not scared to come up and make tackles. Sophomore, this Ray-Pec coaching staff is super excited about. Crunch to the left, rolls left, has his man again, wide open. That's the fullback checking in for his second touchdown of the game. Bo Newberger with a touchdown for the Hawklets. Dale Clark back there again. I tell you what, no good. That ball was short. So 27-7. Hawklets jump out after blocking their second punt of the night from the Panthers. .233 left in the third. And a little pooch punt, trying to keep it away from DeZephan Walker. Picked up at the 24-yard line. I believe that looked like number 8. But I'm old, hard to tell. So the Panthers will start this drive out across the 30-yard line. Talley now joining the backfield by Walker and LaValle. He's looking to throw low and wide of his mark, intended for number 13, Logan Muha. It's going to bring up second down and 10. Another handoff up the middle. Tough sledding here for DeZephan Walker. And the Panthers, maybe a gain of a half yard. And this is where it got long last Friday for Ray-Pec. The offense, just inability to get first downs, to let the defense get some oxygen. And like I said earlier, for the most part in Ray-Pec's past, they have always two-platooned. They got away from it a little bit this year, trying to get more athletes on the field to compete in Class 6. And that defense just starts to wear out. Talley looking to throw. He's going to scramble right now. Has a man. Throw and hit. Hit's completed, but he was met. That's Austin Robinson. a gain of 5. So 4th and 5, and Coach Martin's going to send on the punting unit again. Got to get the punt off. 2 have already been blocked tonight. Snap is good. Kick is end over end. It's going to roll. Inside the 35 down to the 34-yard line. That's where Rockhurst will take over. Speed option left. We saw this play earlier, a little spin move. Good job by Derek Perry. Staying with the man after the spin move. Gain of maybe a yard on the play. Bring it up 2nd down and a long 9 from the 35. Loose under center, twins to the top half of the screen, I formation. Little play action pass. He's going to air it out deep again. He's got his man. That's a long pass gain. Jackson Ego beats Austin Robinson on the backside. Ball is inside the 20. Looks like he's going to be marked down at the 19-yard line. Little play action pass. As the 3rd quarter comes to an end. So the Hawklets add another one in the 3rd. They extend their lead, 27-7 over the Panthers. Checking in some football scores around the area. Blue Springs South Jaguars 54, Park Hill South 0. South lost a heartbreaker to the defending state champs Liberty North Eagles on a last-second field goal. This week handling business against Park Hill South. The Lee Summit Tigers are up 28-14 over the Blue Springs Wildcats. Loose rolls right, middle screen again. Great job, great defense, double leg tackle. That's number 7, senior Elijah Cook. Let's get him on a wrestling mat. That was impressive. So it's the 3rd time they've tried that play. It's the 3rd time it hasn't worked. Loss of a yard. Lee Summit West Titans 20, the Oak Park 7. Liberty North Eagles are in a intra-school district fight, 7-6 with the Liberty Blue Jays. They're up a point. So 2nd and 11 here for Rockhurst. Handoff, fullback trap up the middle, and that's going nowhere as well. Number 85, Danny LaValle, sniffs it out. It's going to bring up 3rd and 12, long 11. Fort Osage Indians lead the Belton Pirates 14-0. Park Hill ahead of North Kansas City 14-13 after their triple overtime winner last week. The Lee Summit North Broncos 21, Staley 7. Low snap, loose rolls right. Tries to throw the out route, and good defense. Taryn Nichols. Pass is broken up. Bringing up 4th and 12. I imagine Coach Donahoe and the Hawklets are going to go for it. They already missed an extra point short tonight. Loose, stands tall in the pocket, delivers one in the corner of the ball, the end zone. Touchdown, Rockhurst! Number 5, Captain Riley Sullivan, doing a fantastic job of putting a foot down and coming back for a ball. We've seen him do that multiple times tonight. He beats the sophomore corner, Clark in the end zone. Good job there by Luce, giving his senior an opportunity to make a play on 4th and 12. And Rockhurst goes up 33-7. Snap's good. Kick is up and good. Rockhurst extends their lead 34-7. And other scores. My fantasy football league, the Peculiar Odors 14, the Mizooners nothing. The Bags lead the Tigers 28-0. The Crusaders beating the Doggies 24-11. Frank the Navy Guys over Doggy Swag 17-9. And the Woodchuckers are ahead of the Trumpsters, 9-0. That's the big money fantasy football league I'm in. So shout out to those guys. 34-7 here at Panther Stadium. Priestland set to kick off. He kicks it deep. It's going to be returned at the 10. Makes some tacklers miss. Going to be brought down. Looks like the 26-yard line. Might have been number 12, DeAnthony Knight, returning that. Again, I want to give a special thanks to all the students that are here in the stadium filming for us and working behind the scenes. Isabella, Caden, Cian, Nalea, Justin, and Michaela. Thank you for giving up your Friday night. Brooks Talley scrambling around. He wanted to go deep, gave a shoulder shrug like he was going to throw it, and then just eats the sack. Down at the 19. So a loss of 7 on the play. The Panthers spread it out 4 wide. Hand off to Walker up the middle. Tries to run through some tackles, but he's going to be brought down. Number 70, Declan Sullivan. No gain on the play. So 3rd and long for the Panthers. As they come out, single receiver set to the top, trips to the bottom. Tally in the gun. Looks right, wants to pump. Keeps his eyes downfield. He flips it out there. He has a guy, but floated it too much. So good defense. It looked like number 5, Jeremiah Ross, got behind his defender, but Tally was on the run. Didn't have enough arm strength to get it out there, being chased the way he was, and good defensive play by Rockhurst, because if he doesn't bat that, that is 6. Snap, punt, good punt. It bounces, checks up, takes a Rockhurst roll, and is finally down by the Panthers. Elijah Watts. So Rockhurst again, it's been the theme all night. With great starting field position. Rockhurst comes out. Loose, hands the ball to number 15. He's got a wall around the right side. He's getting chased by Austin Robinson, who has played his heart out tonight. Gain of 8. It's going to be 2nd down and 2. Keeper by Loose, and he nowhere to go. He only needed 2 yards, was going to keep it around the edge. Handoff up the middle. It's number 25, Van Pham, carries it for the 1st down. Loose under center, 1st and 10. Hand off to Pham again. Looks like he's going to be brought down just short of the 30 as Rockhurst grinds the clock down. Loose and gun. 2nd and 8. He pulls it, rolls right. Looking deep again. Has a man in the middle of the field. Nice little stick route. He just sits down in that pocket. That's Riley Sullivan. There's this under 6 minutes left in the game and their last water timeout. Hand off to Pham again. He breaks it off the right tackle. He's got room to run. Cuts it back inside the 10. Big man is hard to bring down. Down to the 3. It's going to be a first down. First and goal from the 3. Hands it off up the middle. Ray-Pec defense still playing tough. Ian Carr racking up another tackle. Pham in the backfield. Oh, we got a flag down. I believe the play clock hit 0. Yes, delay a game on the Hawklets. It's going to push him back to 2nd and goal from the 7. Some more fantasy football scores from leagues I'm in. Peculiar Odors up 33-0. Juju Juice. Yet to have anybody play yet, though. Give them 5. 10. The Martians, nothing. They don't have anybody playing yet either. Dr. Downing, Team Downing trailing Alvin Kamara's. Loose under center. Hands off the counter to number 25, Pham. He's going to be wrestled, tripped up from behind. Couldn't tell if that was Chapman or LaValle bringing him down. Coach Gaines' team leads 69-29 over the man with 2 first names. Third and goal from the 4. And another counter to Pham again. There's that freshman, Chapman. There he is. Good look. That kid is as explosive as I've seen. A 5-yard sprint. Coach Martin described him as a fist fight in a phone booth. He is a good player. doing a job here. All right, so fourth down, the Hawklets are going to send out their field goal unit. Oliver Priestland on. Snap is low again, and this one is blocked. So I thought that a couple of different times, like Ray-Pec has got guys to the ball, and for some reason just didn't stick out their hands earlier. This time we got it. So Panther defense playing hard still, playing with a lot of heart. Spends a lot of time. You can see Tristan down there around the 22-yard line with the other freshman ball boys as they celebrate the success of their teammate. Awesome to see. Handoff around the edge. Oh, a stiff arm. That was mean. Good run by Zephan Walker. He's still out there running tough. They move the ball out past the 37 down to the 38-yard line. Looks like the White Hats coming in. What do we got? What do we got? Maybe something with the clock again. You see him talking with head football coach Sean Martin in the gold. Coach Walker with the fishing bucket hat on, cheering his son on from the sideline. He's helping coach the D-line with Coach Tebby. Tally in the gun. Another handoff for Walker. Stutter steps, gets around 87. Stiffs arms 14. Hits the seam. Out across the 50 into Rockhurst territory. I think a towel went flying out. Took my eyes there for a second. I thought he fumbled. I think just a piece of equipment came off. Clock is rolling again. Under 3. And Ray-Pec offense is looking for signs of momentum going into next week. What can we build on? Again, a very inexperienced young group. They're athletic, but you put those young guys and a little undersized right now with a brand new offensive coordinator and a new system, it might take a little time to gel. Looks like they're trying to get the clock right again. Coach Martin might be talking to the guys on the top of the press box who then yell down to the clock operators. Let's see if we get a clock reset. All right, Twins to the bottom of the screen. Single receiver to the top. Tally with a little boot. He's got guys all over the field. Throws it, underthrows it, almost intercepted. Great defensive play by Bud Fallon, senior linebacker. But I will tell you early on, if Tally plants a foot and delivers, he's got 2 guys. Easier said than done, folks. Playing quarterback can be a lonely place. A lot of pressure, a lot of eyes on you all the time. It ain't easy. Second and 10 for the Panthers. Handoff around right edge. And again, when you talk about a change of pace back, number 31, Cam Von Holton, coming in at 5'8", 130. Versus Zephan Walker comes in at 6 foot, 205. Cam's a warrior, though. Standout wrestler for the Panther wrestling team. Gun, Tally setting deep, has a man in the middle, and it's high and behind him. That's Logan Muha in the middle of the field. So he had his man just high and wide. So 4th down, minute 41 left. Tally again, they set up a screenplay. That's to Zephan Walker. He breaks it. He's to the 20. Gets tripped up by number 2, Michael Tafoya. Going to be marked down at the 19. So nice little screenplay. Coach Mason trying to take some pressure off that line. And again, Ray-Pec looking to build and learn. Each week, try to get a little bit better offensively. 4 wide, clock is running. Tally looks left, steps up in the pocket, rolls right now. He's scrambling, he's looking deep. It looks into the end zone, and it's incomplete. Intended receiver might have been number 3, Garen Solomon. Second and 10. Twins to the bottom half of the screen. Single receiver to the top. Handoff to the Zephan around the right corner. Tripped up. Good play by number 14. That's Bud Fallon. Going to be marked down at the 22-yard line. 3rd and 8. Panthers seeing if they can't get one in the end zone. Single coverage at the top of the screen. Maybe give that guy a chance on a fade ball. Oh, sticks one. That's number 12. Touchdown, Ray-Pec. D. Anthony Knight. So I'm looking at the top of the screen at that man coverage. D. Anthony Knight has a little skinny post on the bottom half of the screen. Brooks Tally steps into a throw, puts it right between the numbers, and touchdown Panthers. Kick is up, and kick is good. So Ray-Pec trying to build, continue to grow and get better. That's Vaughn Trutzel who puts it through the uprights, being held by senior quarterback Braden Harrell. So that's got to feel good for Ray-Pec. And Brooks Tally, as he throws his first high school touchdown pass. And Ray-Pec gets on the board for the second time, 34-14. So 19 seconds. And as this game finishes up, Rockhurst will get to 2-0. Your Panthers will drop to 0-2. Ray-Pec will have their first road game next week. Oh, an onside. Why not? Nice little onside. Rock recovers, though. And so 18 seconds. Let's see if they line up in victory formation and take the knee, or if they go the Lee Summit North route and try to run it up on you. So they do victory formation, and they take the knee, and that'll be the ball game. Again, thanks folks for tuning in for this student-led Friday night football game from Panther Stadium. We'll be back in 2 weeks, homecoming. We try to keep growing, getting better, but that's all for tonight. 34-14, Rockhurst. We'll see you in a couple weeks, folks.